This is a Nintendo Switch, and this is a lot of Nintendo Switch games. Now, we are in the last quarter of 2023, and we still got loads of Nintendo Switch games coming out for this year. And as we approach the Christmas season, I wanted to do this video to show you some of the best upcoming Nintendo Switch games, at least in my opinion, that you should buy. So I've come together with a list of the top 10 best upcoming Nintendo Switch games to be on the lookout for. Coming in number 10, I have to go with Detective Pikachu Returns. Now, this game looks not the greatest, in all honesty. It looks like they straight up just put a 3DS game onto the Switch and barely took the time to really update the models, and I think that might have been what they did. I'm very curious to see what this game turns out to be, considering this game was announced back in 2019 and will probably be the last of the Detective Pikachu series, because the movie, it came out, but it wasn't as big of a success as it should have been. And I don't know if Detective Pikachu Returns is going to be successful because the response hasn't been very positive. But other than the game looking not the greatest in terms of graphical issues, it looks like a very fun game. It's one that I'm definitely on the lookout for. And I guess it'll be nice to actually see Detective Pikachu one more time. Coming in number 9 is the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. This is one that I can't believe took so long to come out on modern game systems. Like, I literally could not believe. This seems like something that should have came out on day one of the Switch and PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. But we have yet to see these games on today's gaming console since PlayStation 3, which is absolutely crazy to me. But I'm happy to say that we're getting the Volume 1 on the Nintendo Switch. We're getting the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games finally on Nintendo Switch. I know there is so many people that have been waiting to play these games, especially since of the hype of Solid Snake right now with being in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. A lot of people since 2018 have been hungry, wanting to play these games. So it is awesome that Konami's doing this. I just, again, can't believe it took 5 years almost for them to be like, I wonder what we should put onto the Switch. We've been putting out Castlevania, Bomberman, all those franchises, but what else have we not put on? Metal Gear is like one of their biggest franchises. Why? Konami is idiots, but at least we're getting it now. I am very excited to have Metal Gear Solid Collection because I wanted to play the Metal Gear series because of Death Stranding. I love Death Stranding, never touched Metal Gear before in my life, so I cannot wait to play these games. Coming in number 8 is Nickelodeon AllStar Brawl 2. I cannot explain to you how much I loved Nickelodeon AllStar Brawl, the first one. I loved that game on my Switch to death. Unfortunately, not a lot of people liked it. I think a lot of people looked at it too much as Smash Bros. Trying to get a Smash Bros. Clone. While I think Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was heavily inspired by Smash Bros., it's still a different game, and with all these fighting type games that do the 2D style that Smash Bros. Has, people gotta compare it to Super Smash Bros. Like, the comparisons have to stop. The comparison is, they're different games. I hope that people stop doing that whenever we get Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 coming out, and then whenever Multiverses returns. I hope that the comparison stops now. But Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 is looking like an amazing game right now. The graphics look so much better. We're actually getting a story mode, and some of these new characters that are joining the battle, like Jimmy Neutron, I cannot wait to play as Jimmy Neutron in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. I am very excited for this game. It is definitely going to be a day one pickup for me. And I don't care. I love Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Y'all can make fun of me in the comments below. I don't care. I'll be playing it. I'll probably be streaming it. I am pumped for this game. Coming in number 7 is probably going to be one that I'm going to regret putting on the list. But I am such a big fan of this series that I love the concept of this game. But I just have a feeling it's going to suck. But The Walking Dead Destinies. This just recently got announced. It's coming out this year, and surprisingly is coming to the Nintendo Switch. If you're a big fan of The Walking Dead show, basically what this game is, it takes the first 4 seasons of The Walking Dead, and you're supposed to be able to basically remix some of the storylines that the show did and changed what happened in this game. with one of those things, spoilers ahead, where, you know, you could actually, instead of Shane dying, it's Rick that dies, and you get to see the story continue from Shane's point of view. The concept of that sounds absolutely amazing to me. It sounds like a Telltale game, a like true on real Telltale game, trying to be The Walking Dead, where, you know, the choices matter. I don't know how many more options of remixes we're gonna see with this, if it's just that in particular all we're gonna get out of that. But imagine you're at the part where you see the prison and that character dies from the governor. What if it's a different character that dies from the governor? And I love this concept. It's going to be for the first 4 seasons of The Walking Dead. And if this does well, then we're probably going to see them do the whole Walking Dead show in this game format. I am very excited. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. I have a poster that is signed by over 90 members of the cast. I've met pretty much all of the cast members. It has been an amazing show, an amazing experience, and that show is going to be very important to me. So to have this game onto the Switch, it's very exciting because I get to see my favorite gaming system get my favorite show. It's just an awesome thing to own. I just feel like the game's gonna suck because the voice acting and graphics, they're looking a little rough, and I know on the Switch it's gonna look even rougher. Because I know they probably couldn't afford the cast of The Walking Dead for this, but they're trying their best. I'm going to give it a try, and I can't wait for it. Coming in number 6, I'm just gonna be honest, I am excited to see how this game runs on the Switch. I think it's a big question. And what the game I'm talking about is Hogwarts Legacy. We have yet to see what Hogwarts Legacy looks onto the Nintendo Switch. And if you have seen what Hogwarts Legacy looks like on the other platforms, you would laugh if you heard that that game was coming to the Switch. And this game has continuously gotten delayed for the Switch. It is supposed to come out this year in November. The developers claim that the Switch version is one of the coolest things that the Nintendo Switch will ever receive, that the port is absolutely amazing. And I just don't see how, but I know I'm excited for it because I will definitely be doing a video on it showing it off because, wow, I don't know what to expect when it comes to that version of the game. Coming in number 5 is Sonic Superstars. I am a big Sonic fan. I love the Sonic games. Sonic Frontiers, I think, was a good game. I just didn't like the Switch version of the game. That is a very controversial take. But we're getting the next big 2D Sonic game on to the Nintendo Switch. It's a $60 game. That is a big price point. But I am very excited for this because it's looking like a really good game. It looks very fun. It looks so colorful. It looks perfect almost. I don't know if it's going to be good. It's coming out like 3 days before Mario Wonder and Spider-Man 2, so I will not be picking it up day 1, but I know so many people are excited for that game. I'm excited for the game. I think it's going to be one of those games that is going to be one of the best Sonic games. I strongly feel that this is going to be one of the best Sonic games. I just have a good feeling about this game. It's going to be great. I cannot wait. Coming in number 4 is Persona 5 Tactica. Now this is a game that came out of nowhere. I thought we were done with the Persona 5 series, in all honesty. I thought the next Persona game, if we were to get a Persona 5 game, if anything, it'd be a Persona 5 fighting game. I don't know if that's still going to happen, but we've yet to receive a Persona 5 fighting game. So to receive something like this, basically Persona 5 meets Mario Rabbids meets XCOM basically, I think it is a cool style that I will definitely be excited for, as I love the Persona 5 series. I can't say I love Persona because I'm still playing the other Persona games. I eventually will beat Persona 4 Golden. But Persona 5, I love the original, still playing Royal, but I have beaten the original, and I'm excited to see Persona 5 getting more stuff onto the Switch. I know a lot of people are tired of Persona 5, seeing those characters. They want that Persona 6 stuff, but I'm not tired of it. I keep it coming, keep it coming. I know a Persona 5 fighting game is probably going to happen, and I'm ready for it. Bring everything Persona 5 over. I'm not done with this yet. I'm still playing Strikers. These characters are great, and I know it's controversial, but Persona 6, we ain't gonna get that till... Actually, wow, we are probably close to Persona 6, actually. Although there hasn't been a reveal for it, so typically Atlas takes forever. So we're probably gonna get the reveal and then it won't show up for another 3 years. That's why I'm saying I'm not, I'm just saying that's why I'm cool with Persona 5 stuff still coming out, because I know Persona 6 is far away no matter how much of us want to believe it's close. Coming in number 3 is one of the most exciting reveals to have happened for the Nintendo Switch this year, and probably the most unexpected reveal, that game being Super Mario RPG. That game is getting remade, and the game looks absolutely stunning. I think that this game looks absolutely beautiful. I have never played Super Mario RPG, so to be able to experience this game, I am very, very excited. It's coming out November 17th. I'm telling you, this is going to be an amazing game. The cover looks so cool. I am excited to finally play a Geno game. I know the Geno fans are excited to finally play their favorite character's game. Even though they never played it before, that's their favorite character, and they finally get to experience their favorite character in its original game that it originated from. So I am very excited. This will be a day one pickup. It is going to be well worth the $60. I know some people are not happy with it being $60, but the game looks beautiful. It is worth the $60 for myself. I literally, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this. Coming in number 2 is the Batman Arkham Trilogy. I gotta be honest with you, I have been wanting the Batman Arkham series to come out on the Switch since the Switch came out, since it was called Nintendo NX. I thought the Batman Arkham games have been some of the best games to ever come out, especially Batman Arkham City. What a phenomenal game. That game is absolutely crazy, and I am so happy that it is finally out on Nintendo Switch, but it took forever to get these games on the Switch. I really just wanted Batman Arkham Asylum and City because I just didn't think it was possible for them to put Arkham Knight onto the Nintendo Switch. But Warner Brothers decides to do the impossible once again and put Batman Arkham Knight onto the Switch. We have seen a little bit of gameplay, at least from the trailer that they've shown us, and all 3 of these games look like they are running amazing. And one of my favorite things about this new port of the game, it has nothing to do with the Return to Arkham ports that came out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One years ago. These are new original ports that are being developed specifically for the Switch. So I have a feeling these games are going to run and look amazing for the Switch. I also believe that this game has been in development for a very long time for the Switch because it's been rumored to come to the Switch for over 2 years now. So I think this could be one of the best third-party Switch ports. It's $60, but it's going to be well worth it for me. I am so excited to have these games on my Nintendo Switch finally, and to have Kevin Conroy somehow onto the Switch one last time. May he rest in peace. So it should be very obvious what number 1 is, since we haven't talked about it yet. And if you don't realize it yet, I guess I'll say it, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm gonna say. Coming in number 1 is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This game looks like it is a breath of fresh air in the 2D Super Mario series. This game looks like it's an amazing Mario game with so many new and original ideas. Not to mention, I think this game has the possibility to be a Game of the Year contender, which is crazy because we already had Tears of the Kingdom. Nintendo has gone all out with the Game of the Year nominees this year to have 2 options of being up there, along with all the other games that all the consoles are going to have. This is a very good year for gaming is what I'm trying to say. However, the one thing that I think is very disappointing about Super Mario Bros. Wonder is obviously Charles Martinet will not be Mario when we don't know who Mario is in terms of his voice actor. I mean, that is one really disappointing thing. But I am very excited to see this game because it's going to be great. My one complaint, this game comes out the same day also as Spider-Man 2. So not only am I not going to hear Charles Martinet on October 20th, I'm not going to be able to play much of Spider-Man 2 on October 20th. In case you guys don't know, Spider-Man is my all-time favorite character, so it's brutal for me. At the end of the day, this game's going to be great, and I can't wait to play something new. Like truly new, because you know how the new Super Mario Bros. Series has been saying new for like over 20 years almost? when really it hasn't been new. It's just, it uses that headline and nothing's become new. We also had, you know, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Wow, what a title. That game sucked. I mean, like, it already wasn't the greatest Wii U game, but nobody begged for that to come to the Switch. No one asked for that. Literally no one. Well, guys, that is my top 10 upcoming Nintendo Switch games you should buy. I want to know what you guys are thinking. What are some games that I left out onto the list? I know somebody's going to point out WarioWare. I'm not a big WarioWare guy, but I know that's going to be brought up. I didn't forget about that game. But I want to know what your guys' lists are in the comments down below, because I know that there's a lot more Switch games that are coming out this year that a lot of people are looking forward to. Me personally, I just feel like this is the definitive list for myself. So don't hate me for my list. Do not kill me. I know there's some weird pick'ems in there with, you know, Walking Dead and Nickelodeon AllStar Brawl. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below of my list and your guys' list. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button. We're so close to 10K. Make sure to check out the Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff that's in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.